Hello everybody, my name is Andrew Davis and continuing with my 30 teams for the 2014 upcoming season in MLB, staying in the National League again, the Washington Nationals, uh, under manager Matt Williams, with Davey Johnson obviously resigning and retiring from the team. Uh, Key addition, starting pitcher Doug Fister from the Detroit Tigers. Obviously a star starting pitcher. And key losses? Usually I wouldn't say this, but Davey Johnson. I mean, he's a hell of a coach. I'm not even gonna argue that. I mean, being a Phillies fan, I have total respect for a guy like Davey Johnson. I mean, look what he turned the whole Nationals team around a few years ago, and he turned them into a World Series caliber team. So that's just how I feel. That's my only key loss out of the whole team from this past season. I don't think they really lost anybody super significant from this past season anyway. So, looking at the keys to the upcoming season for the Washington Nationals, starting with Steven Strasburg. Obviously, he was shut down near the end of the season last year because of the limited amount of innings he could pitch because of coming off of surgery from Tommy John surgery and everything. I don't think this is going to be a huge problem, but I just want to see how he recovers from this injury. See how he pitches when he first starts. We'll get a pretty clear indication if his fastball's still there when he comes back for opening day. Bryce Harper. Now I have a huge issue with Bryce Harper. Okay, what I have here, because I have notes telling, like, just so I know what I'm talking about, so I'm talking to you people correctly. Um, I have Bryce Harper anger issues. His problem is not that he's not a good player. He is a good player. I'm not going to argue that. He's a great player. He's going to be an all-star for years to come. Probably get a World Series title or two. What I do have a problem with is the fact that instead of focusing on his overall game, he wants to argue with the umps. He wants to pick fights with players. He wants to cause problems. Words of advice. Instead of worrying about other people, maybe you should worry about yourself. Because he has the star quality that very few players have. And he has the speed, he's got the power, he's got the knowledge, he knows what he's doing. He's a very smart player. You can tell when he in his rookie season this past year. All I'm saying is just limit the anger issues. It's not really a key to this upcoming season. It's just more of a just do it. I mean, I understand it was rookie season. Rookies, they have things going on in their heads. They don't know what's going on. But now he's got to mature very quickly to lead this team to a World Series title. Last key, Jayson Werth. Well, I can't say that I'm a huge fan of him anymore since he left the Phillies. The reason he left the Phillies obviously is because the Nationals offered him more money. He wanted more money than he wanted the fans in Philadelphia, so obviously I don't like him now. But just reviewing what he did last season, he pretty much did nothing. He really truly did nothing. He wasn't good. His defense was bad. He had injuries. His offense was terrible. Actually, overall, looking back ever since he left the Phillies a few years ago, he has never been the same. He's never had the offense like he did in Philadelphia. He never got back to that kind of a caliber level. I think the Nationals should have gotten rid of him this past off season personally, but maybe they want to give him one more shot. All I can say is, Jayson Werth, don't screw it up, because if you don't do good in the beginning of the season, you're gonna have a brand new jersey on by trade deadline. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so overall review of the Washington Nationals. I see the Nationals finishing in third. Now, you might wonder why I picked third instead of second if you've seen the rest of my videos so far. I have the Braves obviously being first, the Phillies in fourth, the Mets in fifth, and the Marlins I think the Marlins will be in second. And I'll tell you why when you watch. Yeah, you have to watch my review of the Miami Marlins to know why I'm thinking that. But staying with the Nationals, finishing third. I think really they have a World Series caliber team. I'm not going to say they won't. I mean, just look at these starting pitchers. Steven Strasburg, Gio Gonzalez, Jordan Zimmermann, Doug Fister, and Ross Detweiler. Just looking at that, you could easily say all 5 of those starting pitchers could be all-stars this year. I mean, really. I don't know. I just don't think their offense. I really don't think their offense is gonna live up to what they were last year. I just don't think they're gonna stay on the same track as they were. And I really do truly think that the loss of Davey Johnson was huge. I really do think so. He was a heck of a coach. He's about as good of a coacher as you're gonna get. So that was my team review for the upcoming 2014 season for the Washington Nationals. Thank you.